Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. I am not a fitness expert. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a certified trainer. Heck, I didn't even sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night. But I am an independent team Beachbody coach, and I've successfully completed P90X and P90X Plus several times, and I want to talk about it. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Oh man, is it shopping time? Everybody's getting out there and spending their little, getting all those grand sales out there. And I've got a special promo for you in just a little bit. But first, I want to tell you about, I don't know if it's a funny story, but it's one of those little coincidences that, that kind of surprised me, but it shouldn't have. A while back, I was talking with a fellow coach, Beth Oyster out there, and she was telling me about her struggles with different shaker bottles. She likes to, with their Shakeology and particularly the P90X recovery formula, she said, you know, she's gone out and where are these great shaker bottles? Now granted, over the past couple years, Beachbody's come out with a couple different shaker bottles. You know, one with Shakeology and one with this. And the inserts, what the deal is with the shaker bottles, you put in the powder and whatever the liquid is, and you shake it up. And each one has kind of just, this one has, you know, almost like a pinwheel type of thing. And supposedly that's supposed to break up the clumping and stuff. So later on, there was this other bottle that came out, and you know, I've seen this with a few other companies. This one has, you know, kind of a little mesh to it. And actually, here's another bottle from bodybuilding.com, and kind of the same deal, you know, that little grid. And I have to say, you know, I've taken the Shakeology bottle, you know, a while back with the pinwheel one, it didn't really work out for me. But the Shakeology one, like I said a few weeks ago, I tried Shakeology for the first time with just a shaker bottle. Normally I'm a blender guy. And so took this, blended up Shakeology, and it worked out just fine for me. But as Beth and I were talking, she was saying, well, you know, the Shakeology works, but I need something to bust up the granules even more so better with the P90X recovery drink. She said that stuff is money, but these shaker bottles wasn't cutting it. So she turned me on to this other thing called a BlenderBottle. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, a BlenderBottle. And it's kind of an amazing little thing. So here I am, I'm doing the research on it, and I'm finding all these reviews on how great this BlenderBottle is. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go out and get one. Well, I'm about ready to take a trip and go out and see my parents, and I know we're gonna be staying at a hotel, and I wanted to make sure I had Shakeology on the road. And right here in my own household, Corey, who's gone out, he buys like the best. He's the guy that has the BlendTech blender. He knows quality. And I opened up a drawer to grab a Shakeology one, only to find inside this blender bottle. And so I was like, oh my gosh, there's a blender bottle. You know, I was just talking about this with Beth. So can I borrow this? Well, I do have to say, it worked very, very well with the Shakeology. And so I had gotten done with back and biceps. Nope, take that back. Chest and back. And I hadn't done that workout for a while because it doesn't come up in the P90X rotation for a bit. And so I had to try this out with this. Now the BlenderBottle doesn't have any of the mesh things in there. The way it works is with this little sphere. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe against my shirt here. It's a little metal sphere, a springy thing, you know, bounces back and forth there. And you know, I'm going to put that in there. I got I'm just gonna make half of a recovery drink for you, just kind of demo. But I'm just gonna take in one scoop. But I was very impressed at how well it went with, it just made things so smooth and creamy as if you'd used a blender. Make sure the lid's on top, but then just like any other one. But I was very, very impressed as I went through how smooth it was, and the little, as long as you go from the top, the it works out, and there you don't have that little residue stuff, and very smooth as if you had blended it. Now, Beth did tell me that her husband gave her a little tip, and he said, don't go and try and undo this and then just dump it out somewhere, if you're out in the hotel or wherever, because you don't want to lose the little ball that's inside. Good tip for sure. So anyway, the blender bottle. I mean, you got to go check it out. You got to get yourself one, because if you do go on the road and you travel with Shakeology, and particularly the P90X recovery drink, I think that you're going to really like this as opposed to the other competitors that are out there. Okay, here's the special promotion. In honor of the big sales and the whole Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all the big shopping days that are in between, I'm offering a special promotion to you out there, my little podcast listeners. You're not little, you're awesome. What the deal is anybody that's placed an order, gone to the website here, and places a new Shakeology home direct. It's got to be a home direct where we're getting Shakeology monthly. But if you go and place that order from now until the end of Tuesday, November 30th, 2010, I'm going to take all the names of all the people of those orders, and I'm going to draw two people's names, and I'm going to send them an extra box of the 24-pack individual packets of Shakeology. And so I'm going to randomly draw those winners on Wednesday and ship those out sometime mid-December. So that's all you got to do. If you're looking to try Shakeology and get it going, then be able to get these packets so you can take them on the road or even share them with people. It's a great way to do it, and the odds of you winning are pretty good. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with my little promotion there. Good luck to you all, and enjoy the Shakeology. Enjoy this blender bottle too. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.